In this video, it is the brand new UDIRC. This is the UD1203. You might see it like that. You also might see it as the Sierra 12th scale four-wheel drive short course truck, brushless 2 and 3S capable. It looks like it has the same power system in it from that brushless monster truck that we recently saw. This thing is going to be absolutely wild. So let's first start by getting it out of the box. Instruction manuals, the little flag that normally comes with the UDIRC vehicles, including how to get a hold of them on their support function if you need any parts or any support. This is the controller, very similar to ones that we've seen in the past. Steering trim, steering dual rate. Channel 5, I'm assuming that might be gyro on this one, steering and throttle reverse. We have throttle limit, note it's set at 75% out of the factory. That's probably because at 100%, the thing's wild is probably why. Channel 3 button there, normal, steering, and throttle. These little boxes, I almost just discarded them, I didn't realize. This has, check that out, 1.5 2mm hexes, cross wrench, and some zip ties. Oh, and this one has a bag full of spare control arms. That's pretty fun, because that's a pretty common thing. If you're going to break something on a truck, it's usually something like that. And then we come to the truck itself, which is very much wrapped up in plastic to keep it clean, I guess. That looks mean! Oh, that is so much fun! We have clipless body system, which is a lot like what they had with the monster truck. Appropriately, very soft. Appropriately sized soft tires underneath there. Oh, look at the tires tuck. Oh, good job on the wheel spacing and everything to make that look just about perfect. We have drivers on the inside with a bunch of scale details on them. Hard plastic up here along with a bumper that's supporting. It's almost... that feels like almost rubberish right there on the front, which is really common with one of these, is that you end up tearing some of this stuff off, but I've never seen rubber being installed there. That's interesting. Plastic skids here on the roof, big old bumper on the rear, little mud guards, again, kind of rubberish. Body protector here on the side. Oh, that thing. There's something about a little short course truck. I don't know what it is. They always just look so cool. Checking through the manual here, so again, notice about a little bit, it's just gyro operation. Basically, if you get the gyro turned up too high, there's a chance the vehicle will wobble while driving, so you just got to make sure that you note that. We have a whole set of stickers here. These are stickers of the truck itself for you to put somewhere around. That's kind of fun. And then of course the stickers for the truck itself, we'll put those on here in just a second. And the manual, quite a lot here. 30 pages of the manual. Talks about all the specs that come with the vehicle out of the box, how to get the body off, plugging in the battery, getting everything set up and ready to run for the first drive. You got a list of parts and everything that you might need. And of course, what we always like, exploded diagrams, because you're gonna end up needing them at some point. If you drive it hard enough, you're going to eventually break something. So exploded diagrams are super helpful for finding the part numbers and being able to figure out how to put it back together. And now with the stickers on, look, that looks even cooler. That's pretty fun. I didn't put all the stickers on, but I put, you know, some of the big ones on. That's pretty fun. Now let's check out what's underneath the body here. So again, front rear body clips here. The whole thing just pops up. You want to make sure to unplug this wire right here for the LED. And when we look under here, we see it looks kind of familiar. So again, we had the monster truck version of this truck, and it had a very similar center chassis design. And I'll be honest, I couldn't kill it. This center tub chassis is so bulky, so tough, that it is really, really hard to beat. You see the removable front and rear bumpers. You see those solid control arms, which they give you spares of. Metal drive shafts all around. And then that 60 amp brushless ESC with that 4700 kV motor. That is a lot and a lot of power on here. Running through an XT60, which is awesome. Love that they do the XT60 because then that way you have flexibility with battery. Now note, this is the pro level model. You don't know battery in here, so we need to get one for ourselves. Fortunately, I have one on the shelf. Metal oil filled shocks, adjustable metal, partially metal shock caps on them at least. Big, nice, beefy shock shafts that should be nice and durable. Huge rear bumper. It's got a little flex to it, but big bumper to try to help protect you there. The same up here at the front, and you can see where that rubber is actually screwed in on the front there. I'll be really curious with those 3 screws, does that last? Is that durable, or does it end up getting pulled and yanked out? We'll have to watch that. But ball bearings throughout, metal gears throughout. I mean, it checks all the boxes. The tires look very familiar, popular tread pattern there. This thing, I mean, there's no reason why this should not be fun. So let me go get a battery charged up for it. I'm guessing we're just gonna go straight to 3S. It's 2 and 3S capable, and get some AA batteries here for the controller. I'm gonna be using this Genzace Bashing 2200. Honestly, the battery tray is plenty big here. I could fit a noticeably larger battery in it than this, but honestly, 2200 for a vehicle like this in 3S, that fits beautifully. Controller on. Oh, and the gyro's turned all the way down. So that is this button here. We're going to crank it up. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the front wheels. Let me crank it all the way up so you can really see it. Oh yeah, gyro works. That'll help it go straight. Big LED bar there in the front. Oop, I can make it by pushing the button on the side here. I can make it go to flash. Oh, look at that, red and blue. Oh, that might be my favorite. That's silly and fun all at the same time. Let's see here on the workbench. And that's only at the 75% throttle. Oh man, that is going to be fast. Oh, that thing is fast. What I noticed right away is the steering radius with the gyro turned up is really pretty bad. That is full steering lock, and it mentions in the instructions that if you have the gyro turned up, steering sensitivity is way down. If you go slower, it'll still get there. But look, I mean, I just got nothing. But it keeps you from rolling it over. I'm gonna crank the gyro all the way off. And now all of a sudden, look at that. That feels a whole lot better. And you can roll it over. Bomp, 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 bomp. Yep, so see, that's the difference. Is without the gyro, you can steer and turn a whole lot tighter, a whole lot better. But you're more likely to roll it over, more likely to spin it out. Oof, oof. Oh, it just took it on that branch. Now, fortunately, we just mowed the grass. So that makes this a whole lot easier. And it is going to drive over that without a problem. I do wonder, you know, monster truck tires for a taller grass would be really important. This thing's just short enough that, you know, I think with tall grass it might struggle a little bit, but with this freshly mowed grass, dude, this thing's doing awesome. Oh, wait, I just realized I've been at 75% this whole time. Oof. Dang. Wow. Oh, it's literally leaving black marks. Can you see that? Oh, that's too much fun. I hope you can see that on the camera. They just repaved our street here. Let's see how fast this thing is. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it makes tire squealy noises. Ooh, so stable, so planted. That thing feels great. Oh, that just pulled a wheelie. Will it do it again? Will it do it again? I didn't know it would do that. Well, that jumps easy. These crawler tracks jumping ramps are just about perfect for this thing. Do we think it'll do a backflip? Let's see. Oh, it did. Oh, it completely did. Oh, I didn't actually think it would do that. Oh, straight into the tree. Oh, and it just does it. That is factory 100% 3S lipo. And it'll do a backflip. Oh, oh, that one didn't make it. Bad throttle timing. Has this backflip ramp, but I think it's too small. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Now, hey, one good thing about the truck is it does this whole thing. That's kind of convenient. We are back from the test drive and suspension's in great shape. It's too freaking cool. I tell you what, I love my little light bar. It lived. The body's got some road rash, of course. I think the mud flaps actually did some mud flapping. I think those actually legitimately worked. The fact that this thing stands up and does a full-on wheelie is amazing. Absolutely love it. I swear these folks at UDIRC, they've started to kind of crack the code of what makes a super fun little basher. Lightweight so that it just bounces off of stuff. Big batteries, super tube chassis so that the core structure is actually really durable. Put a ridiculously potentially overpowered but still controllable brushless setup in it so that it's just a blast. And you've got a durable, fun basher for a decent price. Like Arrma Mojave Grom, who? What is that? Like, this thing is an absolute blast. It's super durable, it's super fast, it's fun to drive, it's got the gyro built in if you're driving on a bunch of dirt and stuff. It does all the things. Like, how cool is that? No battery included, so you need to provide your own 3S. So if you're interested in it, I'll provide a link to that Gen Zace 3S down in the video description. It has done me quite well on this. It got a little dirty. Got a little dirty on the underside, of course, like that's gonna happen. It does all the things and it just works. It's super solid. We went out and just bashed the heck out of it. 10 out of 10, like, recommend. If you're looking for small scale, 4-wheel drive, brushless, short coursey bashery thing, you've definitely got to check this thing out. So if you're curious about it, I will leave a link to it down in the video description. You buy the thing, you throw the battery in it, you put some AA's in the controller. And that was a lot of giggles and a lot of laughs. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna get this battery storage charged, clean this truck up a little bit for some future adventures. I kind of want to take it to like a skate park or something to just see. I think it'd be kind of wild at a skate park. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that and seeing if it could live through something like that. Let me know down in the comments. If you're interested in picking this up or the battery, that'll be in the video description. And if you're looking for anything else, if you look at this and you're like, yeah, I don't know if that's really for me, but maybe that UDIRC monster truck may be better because I'm going to be driving in taller grass and stuff like that. Those kind of vehicles will be in my vehicles review playlist. That'll be popping up over here to your right. I hope to see you in one of those. So thank you for watching and goodbye.